The Sensual Intuitive, back with another intuitive message that I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that intuitive message is yet or completely what the focus is for my sensual community. But I asked Spirit, about um like what the energy was for today, and the energy is to give, and I just instantaneously knew that that was intended for me to give of my gifts. So I'm here and we're gonna get it figured out. Okay, let's hit. All right, so oh, let me clear my energy first. The card was about to get ready to come out. I'll show it to you all in a minute, but let me clear my energy first. mm. mm. Strong gratitude for divine um connection and protection, transmitting all negative energies from our aura, mind, body, soul, and spirit into higher energies of peace, protection, provision, purposeful alignment, intuitive clarity. As I share today's intuitive message with my sensual community, Ashe. All right, here we go. Clear that out. All right, so as I begin to shuffle, the first card that came. Oh, let me reach in here and get it. My bad, y'all. The first card that came out, hold on, is here we go. Release. Release says you're being asked to release any toxic people and situations from your life. You deserve to be free of drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. And I can see this energy being the energy for today in the direction of the message because it was a part of my own personal reading today too. Like, really, like, let that shit go. That was the vibe. Like, let that shit go. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all know what that is, right? For ourselves, or that's. And I'm seeing right here that the protect card was flipped backwards in all the other cards. Um, so I feel drawn towards that energy. You're being it says protect. Here we go. You're being asked, and before I read this, Spirit just got through saying it brought my attention, was brought to this check mark in the middle. You're already protected. Spirit wanted me to stop and say that. The card says you're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do so effortlessly. It's important though that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. Y'all, this message is for me as well. Spirit is saying right now with the connectivity of these two cards, release and protect, like, this is a very direct message for who is supposed to be for. Like, you literally need to release that thing or those things that are currently on your mind right now, and the next thing to do is to immediately go into protection mode. And part of you releasing is you get into that point of protecting yourself, and then going forward with having protection in place. Like this last line said, now is the time to get some protection in place. And Spirit wants me to make a clear differentiation between being protected and having your own protection in place. Spirit is saying you're both. um Spirit is saying that you're both. Both you are spiritually protected, and also you're in the energy of putting protection in place. Like, I just heard double up, double cup. Okay. All right, let's see. The next card that come out is connect. And the card says you're being asked to connect with others in meaningful ways. Sometimes it's helpful to get new perspectives, to simply be around other people, and to simply be around other people. You're in need of this right now, and deep connections will benefit you in many ways. Okay, with this card, all of these cards have really deep underlying meanings today. With this card, with this connect, Spirit is more wanting you to connect with, I just heard, like, yourself, spirit. Like, some of these cards are flipped backwards, y'all. I'm just fixing them. In order for you to be able to protect yourself, you're going to have to be very divinely intuitive, just flowing intuitive, like no divination tools. Your divination tool is your connection with spirit, is your relationship with spirit. So with that connect coming right after protect, it's like um you got to be connected, you know what I'm saying, in order to do that. Like even with an alarm system on this connect card, you see how like all those dots are um connected. Even with a alarm system, you know, a lot of times they use like laser beams in order to like track motion or whatever, or detect motion. And in this particular case, it's like what I hear spirit saying is your protection. Let me flip them around. Your protection is connected to how connected you are to me. There, thank you, spirit, for the words. That's what it is. Your protection is connected to how connected you are to your higher self, your spiritual self. How, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not like pressure from the point of view of like, quote unquote, you got to be saved, you got to be perfect, you got to be going through all of these physical rituals. No, this is just about prioritizing that. I hear listening voice, listening ear, like prioritizing understanding what it is that you're supposed to be discerning. Like, and that can just come from meditating, just sitting and listening, just becoming a better listener. You know what I'm saying? Like all of our divination tools and um rituals and stuff like that, all of that is a physical showing of the state of the mind. So for some reason, like spirit is really wanting me to say, like, for somebody specific that shift your focus from so much ritualistic things and shift it more inside. Like, I'm not saying stop doing it or don't honor it or anything like that. Just know that you're the one that makes those rituals, that ignites them, that puts the fire in it, that makes them alive, that makes your beliefs make it true. So just check back in with your mind. It's like for somebody, you done got so deep into ritualistic things that you kind of like, I hear is close to that. It's like that statement, like you forgot your why. So it's like, don't forget your why. Like, go back to your why. Go back to the fact that you are the magic. That's what spirit wants to say. The next card that came out while I was speaking is patience. The card says you're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. Okay, spirit, I think this card is meant for what I was about to say. I don't want you to clarify patience here. How does this connect back to releasing um something or some energies or some attachments, how that leads to divine and physical protection, and then how it protection is also connected to that divine relationship with spirit. Like, how is patience? I just heard be patient with yourself. The next card that came out when I was asking, I was about to get ready to ask how is it connected, and this card came out, but I just flipped it over. It says pivot, and that it goes to your mindset. What spirit wants you to know is, as you're in this transition of releasing, putting thing protection in motion, connecting to your spiritual self. And y'all know that spirit only means breath, and spirituality only means to breathe, right? To be spiritual. So when I say connecting to your spirit, this is just coming in tune, right? So as you connect with that more, spirit says be patient with yourself in this process. As you learn to balance that head and heart. That was in my last message too. That was an important part of the message. And just allow this pivot. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you pivot, be patient with yourself. Like, because as you guys can see with this pivot, it's almost kind of a rectangle or a square, and it's like anytime, this is not no smooth circle. A pivot sometimes require a sharp, uncomfortable turn. You know what I'm saying? You might hit the curve or going around that motherfucker. So just know that to be patient because you're gonna hit some curves like in this process. Like you're going to hit some curves in this process. Abundance though. This process is also pivoting towards abundance. Look at that coming out. So this is a smooth. I hear smooth operator. I have a song with everywhere, y'all. But yo, like this a smooth ass reading because it's nothing but the truth. That song with NDRE says, "You know the truth by the way they feel. It either is or it isn't. Like it either is or it isn't." So this is a smooth reading, and it's because it's just all facts. Ain't no confusion because this message right here is specifically for certain people. So you know what I'm talking about. The next card that's coming out is lighten up. And lighten up is falling underneath connect. And y'all see how both of those have like symbols or drawings that could be connected to like light or almost like a star, like you know, stars and galaxy star clusters, actual like symbol of a star here. Like, and that represents a few things. It's coming out right under after abundance, which as you can see, these are kind of like meant to sparkle like a pot of gold. Like things are lightening up for you as far as financial burdens. Things are lightening up for you as far as you being able to release actual burdens. Things are lightening up for you as you learn to give yourself patience. Things are lightening up for you when it comes to connecting more to your spiritual self, higher self, God, universe, mother nature, family, friends, opportunities. Like this connectivity right here, it when I say lightening instead of lightening up, because it's like an actual bright light. Like you're starting to see first spiritually though. Spirit is wanting me to say that first, you're first starting to see spiritually, like where you're supposed to go, where you're supposed to turn, how you're supposed to pivot and stay on in the right path. You know what I'm saying? How you're protected. Shit is lightening up for you. Wow, it's lighting up for you. Did you know? Mm, things are lightening it up for you. And lighting up for you. I see both of those words written in my head. It's like you can see and you can release, wait, jump in. Yeah. And that's falling right under abundance. You're being asked to take a chance. And before I can even read in this card, this is a situation where you really about to jump up in this pot on some real shit. This is how it landed, right? Like, oh sorry, abundance is on the top and jump was came out under it. But this is how it's about to get ready to look. On some real shit, you about to jump right into this abundance. Like that's how it's looking, baby. That's how it's looking, baby. And it's coming back to my mind again. Like this message is so specific. It is like I feel like it's for me, but it's specific. Like just literally for a few people. Because even though we're in this energy on in several layers at this time, this message just is like the confirmation that somebody need. And I hear that some of y'all didn't ask for. You didn't even pray about it. You just wanted it. And it's like, oh, I'm here, cool. I'm here with it. Grounding. And that's just the energy. This connectivity is going to come from being more grounded. There's a duality here. As you can see, the tree is growing both ways. This patience that you're being asked to have with yourself, you see there's duality here too. You're growing both ways. You know, you're growing this way and you're growing this way. Your heart chakra is here. Your third eye crown chakra is here. You're growing both ways, baby. But in this case, I'm hearing they're coming together. In this picture here with grounding, it seems like they're going the opposite direction. You know what I'm saying? And then in the physical world, the roots are going down or out, and the trees coming up. However, you see the soil. is the common ground. So while a lot of times your head and your heart feel split, they're working. The reason it feels that way is because they are working overtime to actually come into alignment. They like, I'm gonna go out here in the world and figure out the shit. And your heart is like, I'm gonna go within and figure out the shit. We gonna meet back at 3 o'clock. Meet me on the motherfucking playground, right? Because we're not gonna duke it out. We finna work it out. You understand what I'm saying? So that's that. It's like that it feel like shit going the opposite direction, but you specifically, you, while you feel like you're going the opposite direction, you're actually becoming more connected. But you see how it's all these little lines going different directions. So if they were not connected by those dots or that or those lights, you know what I'm saying? I said your way is being lightening up. It's lighting up. If it wasn't connected by those dots, they wouldn't seem to have much in common. So yeah, shit feel like it's going every different direction, but you are working with your higher self to connect the dots, and it's working. Be clear. Be very fucking clear. Believe. Your beliefs are what's bringing this in. Your beliefs are what's bringing this in. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that lived inside your heart to be brought to the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life, and you will do exactly that. Y'all think about, okay, let me go into what I just read. Let me go into what I just read. My bad, y'all just got a text message. It says, this time for that idea. Idea is here, right? To be brought to the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life. And you will do exactly that. Hold on, let me go back and find the word I'm looking for. Hold on. Okay, here it is. It says, it's time for it to be brought into... No. Okay, hold on, y'all. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. Okay, all right. Dreams is head. It's time for that idea that has lived... Idea, head again, to live in your heart. And y'all, you know how I was just talking about patience, balancing, and things feeling like they're growing in the opposite direction, but they're actually growing to come back together. And this just says right here, I said earlier in the message that your belief is what's allowing all of this to come, full circle, allowing the things you manifest to come into you, allowing your abundance to be in your reach. Like, so this just confirms what I just said. Like, literally, that balance of head and heart, or that balance of the physical protection in this world and the spiritual protection in the next. It's like, look, your dreams and your ideas need to be brought into the physical world because they're matters of your heart and they're important. Like this message has a lot of duality in the sense of spiritual and physical, like in feeling like you deserve both and going towards both. Like, I just hear Spirit say you can have both of them. You ain't gotta choose silver and gold or Jesus. You can have silver and gold and Jesus. You understand the concept? If you know that gospel song, you know what I'm saying. I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold. No! Remix. I'm gonna have Jesus and silver and gold. We can be rich and still love the Lord. I don't identify as a Christian, but principles are principles. Understand? Those resonate throughout. Have faith is coming out. And this is coming out right next to the belief card. Y'all see these set of hands? I just got through talking about duality. You understand what I'm saying? Your belief, your faith, and another card about to come out that confirms it. It's gonna be around belief or faith or something like that too. But belief and faith, that's where you at right now. Belief and faith is creating everything for you right now. Let's see what card this is. Surrender. What did I just say? I just said another card was gonna come out that mirrored these cards. Baby, when you believe something, you have a dream, an idea that needs to come into fruition. You have faith, unwavering faith. Even if it wavers, I'm getting back to it, faith. Baby, you got to surrender to that. Because these two things existing outside of the physical world sometimes makes you feel crazy. Sometimes make people have shit to say about you. But Spirit is saying surrender into yourself. Surrender into the connection to Spirit. Okay? Yeah. That was just off to the side little message. They was like, let me confirm something for somebody right now. Me is the somebody. Understand? Yeah. Lord, and it just came to me. I was praying in my head. I said, Spirit, what does the word give that you gave me today for the energy of today connect with this message? And Spirit said to me the same thing. After I heard it again, I remember I had already heard the same thing I heard when I was doing my own personal reading, in which I pulled the card to ask for the energy for today. Spirit said, give it up because it's weighing you down. Yeah. And it says, you're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. Give it up is the energy for today. So the way I took give today when that card came out was give of your gifts, right? And it's the same. You can, depending on how you understand dialect, but in Southern dialect, give it up means a few things. Give it up, let it go, release it. Give up on something that you keep trying to do that's not working. Give it up, like give me something I want. Share. You understand what I'm saying? So it has multiple meanings, but it's like give it up. And the very first card that I'm finna retire. What just came out? This is the card that led me to this reading. Give it. It came right after I prayed and I said, what does give have to do with this message? Connect it all. Give it up. The sword card then came out, because when you give up things that are weighing you down, you get a little lighter. And then the very next card is the same card that brought me to this message. Give it the fuck up. First of all, creatively, going back to the believe card, creatively believe in yourself and give of your gifts. I just heard that's healing for you too. It's not just about giving to other people. But the very first card that came out in this message was release. Give it up. I don't know why I didn't make that connection earlier, but I just didn't. But yeah, it's time to give it up. It's time to release what doesn't work for you. And it's also time to give of your gifts. Both of those are healing. Both of those allow you to lighten up. Both of those allow you to soar. Okay? Dear one, as the card says. Baby, thank you, Spirit. This is a cute little affirming accountability message right here. You understand me? You understand me? Let's see. Spirit, what you want to tell? Resolution is coming. The answer, let me tell you what Spirit told me to say exactly about this card. The answer that you've been looking for, you see that question mark on your heart, is dead ass in the middle of giving up what weighs you down and giving into what allows you to soar. You understand what I'm saying? Giving into your gifts allows you to soar. It's so light when I'm here with y'all right now. Baby, I had to meditate this morning just to get my energy right. You understand what I'm saying? And I say just to get my energy right because I had gotten out of practice. So I'm like, let me get back to that. And I'm telling you, been going through it mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, all of those things. But when I am in this space with y'all, I feel like I'm soaring over the motherfucking moon. I am. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the gifts of gratitude. I'm soaring over the moon. Like, I love it here. I love it in this space. I feel everything from free to sexy here with y'all, sharing my gifts. So, baby, understand that the question mark upon your head and your heart that you're trying to figure out is somewhere between, let me put it in the right order for y'all's visuals. Oh, wait, no, it was already, okay. It's somewhere between giving up what weighs you down and giving of your gifts that allows you to be in soaring free energy, okay? And y'all see here with the patience card where we're balancing head and heart. Let's put it next to the resolution card. Ain't no question mark here. Because that's balance, baby. Even with me saying meditating this morning. Okay? All right. And a question mark. That resolution is right in the middle of you sharing your gifts in the physical world and you releasing what's weighing down your heart. Baby, this message done double down so many times I can't even count. I can't even motherfucking count. Because it's all facts is what it's giving. Pause. Yeah. Back to duality. Back to duality. Releasing what you don't need. They're parallel. They're happening at the same time. That's why you need that patience. You're releasing, I heard you on a road less traveled by. You're releasing what weighs you down while giving of yourself. It's happening all at the same time. It's spirit is showing you that it's connected because sometimes they don't feel the same. When you're a giver, sometimes, sorry y'all. Ooh, okay. When you're a giver, sometimes giving feels too much to ask. Like, what you want from me? I ain't got nothing in my hand. But the energy that you're creating, when you're palm to palm, when you're both willing to give, I heard Spirit say, when you're both willing to give and give it up, it's parallel. It's all happening in the same universe, in the same reality, even though they feel like they're going separate ways. Even though resolution feels like it's going opposite direction, it's not. Even though with grounding, it feels like the roots are going run one way, I apologize, and the plant is going another, the tree is going another. It's all got the same mission, to grow this plant, to grow this tree. So understand that even though your paths feel like they're going opposite directions right now, your head and your heart is going in the same direction. You're so gifted in discerning. I don't know if I said this earlier. You're so gifted in discerning that your chakras, your mind is actually in alignment, even in the moments that you feel deceived that it's not. You're always working for your good, just like your higher self, just like a higher power. You always working for your good. Let's stay on that for a second. Pause. You're always working for your good. I need you to believe that. You have your best interest at heart. When something has you fucked up, you absolutely have an ulterior motive in getting unfucked up. You have your best interest at heart. You got you. If ain't nobody else got you, you got you. Paul, the pause card said you're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at the possible outcomes, and make sure that you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. But you're already doing that. You're already doing that. It's just back to about belief and having faith and surrendering to it. You already doing it. The past in the representation of 3, the past, present, and future are happening at the same time. Okay? Let me get this straight. You're already on the road. You already moving. It's already on track to come full circle, baby. Yeah. Yeah. All right, what we have next to pause. Receive. Trust that when you pause and you look around, that you're going to make the right choice. Okay? Because you're in the energy to receive. You're in that energy. Yeah. Can we talk? Something just came out and flips over. And then slow down. Let's confirm this right here. I feel like I know what this sequence means. Worth is coming out. Spirit clarifies to me what this sequence of pause, receive, and slow down. I almost envision like that hitting the brake. I hear that California like hyphy music, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal. What is this energy, spirit? Hold on. I'm gonna tell you what I just heard straight up. Put a pause on anything that does not know your worth, does not show your worth. Oh my God. That was so direct. Good Lord. That was a direct ass message. Put a pause on anything that does not show or know your worth. Because you are in the energy of receiving, you gotta pause and make sure you're in the energy of receiving. Let me put these cards down. What aligns with your work? Oh, hold on. You have to pause and make sure that you're in the energy of what aligns with your worth, right? Understanding that you're going in the right direction. I just heard, understanding that you're always going to be just as parallel with bullshit as you're going to be parallel with what is meant for you. It's all happening at the same time. But in order to step into what you are meant to receive, I hear Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, like just to receive divinely, like what's for you to elevate you and make you feel good and happy and have what you deserve. Like understanding that it's all happening at the same time and that you are in the energy to make the best decision, but also while being in the energy of receiving, and as you receive, slow down and make sure all of this shit aligns with your worth. Don't 100% push the gas. Make sure I just heard spirit say, stay in this energy. This pause, slow down energy, stay in this energy as you are receiving to make sure that it aligns with your worth. And this is exactly how these cards came out, how I had them laid down. There's literally an alignment. Make sure that you stay in energy, in that pause, take a step back energy, so that you know that everything you do aligns with your worth, aligns with what feels good to you, what's elevating to you. Yeah. I just heard spirit say, make sure you give it to you. Get back to the energy of giving up. Give up what does not affirm your worth. Hold on, give yourself what does. And others. Because even when you're in the energy of giving to others, sharing of your gift, like I said earlier, it's a soaring, elevating, beautiful, free energy. What came out? It's time. And I mean right now. If you from the South, you know what I mean. It's the Southern dialect for right. Right now. Right now. For right now. Yeah, it's time. And Spirit just told me put these cards down. It's time. That's the you're being asked to move forward through the dream that you have been carrying in your heart. Y'all, believe. I'm gonna read the believe card after this one. It's time to bring it out and into the world. You're ready. It's time. I just affirm all of this, that you're ready, that you're moving in the right energy, that you're moving towards what it is that you meant to receive, that aligns with your worth. Yeah. Right now, I just spoke about duality. I just spoke about um things working for you and against you, like those things happening as you're going on your path, like the parallels, that it's all happening at the same time. But as you can see here, there is an opening in this ongoing reality. Spirit says it's time right now, and hold on to your worth throughout the process. And the believe card, the it's time card says you're being asked to move forward towards a dream that you've been carrying on your heart. It's time to bring it into the world. You're ready. It's time. Believe says you're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dream. It's time for that idea that lived inside your heart to be brought to the world so others can benefit from it. Believe you can bring it to life, and you will do exactly that. Is that not what we just said when we talked about giving as well? Yeah, it's right on the money, is what I just heard. We right on the motherfucking money. And that's physical money too. We right on the motherfucking money. We right on the motherfucking money. The alignment. Spirit, I just want to stop and say thank you. Because this is sitting with me today. It's time. It's time to get paid. It's time to get paid. It's time to get paid. And just know that you're protected in the physical world, in the spiritual world. And also continue your practices of protection. Stand out of other folk motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? You can stay protected that way. Releasing things that are bringing you harm, mind, body, soul, spirit. People, actions. A noun in general. Person, place, thing or idea. I also like the way this light is hitting my skin today, y'all. Can I say that? Yeah. Knowing that you're connected to your higher self, to universe, to God, and that allows space for you to receive that protection, and for you to know what to release and when to release it. Yeah, that's the message, y'all. Spirit, is there any last thing you would like me to share with the collective? I really want to go get my, with the Sensual Community, I want to go get my players deck, because for whatever reason numbers are on my mind today. Hold on one second. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, you guys, I am back. All right. Now I gotta get up off this floor soon. All right, so for whatever reason, I'm being drawn towards numbers. So, Spirit, what is it that you want me to share to a spades? Yeah, baby. Two, representation of duality, which we have been talking about this whole message. This and that. You can get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. But what Spirit wants you to know in this message is that this and that is happening at the same time. I need you to stay straight. I need you to keep it focused. I need you to stay on the road less traveled by. Keep going. Keep it focused. Keep it right here. Because the bullshit is always going to show up, and the help is always going to show up. I just need you to stay connected and protected and free of the bullshit that don't got nothing to do with you. Because honestly, I just heard none of the bullshit got nothing to do with you. None of that is really for you, to be crystal and clear. Next card coming out, 5 of clubs. Let's first go back to this two spades, baby. This is this duality, because I just talked about, I'm gonna tell you what that card confirms. Spades representative of, like, yeah, you're being on your swivel. We know that this card right here is the most powerful card in the deck, depending on how you're playing. Being on your swivel, being on your intellect, having a sharp mind, staying on your 6. And what that connects to in this message is what I was talking about earlier with receiving and worthy being in alignment, being coming out like this with each other. It's like, stay on your 6 and make sure that what you're choosing to let in is aligned with your worth. Todas las veces. Every time. Okay? Now, when 5 of clubs is coming out, this represents 2 different things. It represents 5, representing the number like of power and change. I'm pulled over here to this give card, almost like the energy of exchange, the power in that, and just going back to that giving up what you don't need and giving into what you do need energy. It's power in that. It's power in change is what I hear. And then also there's a group energy here, but that group energy is, yes, just like the connect card says, connecting to others, like how that can like help you build, help you grow, help you feel secure. But this is also connecting to back to the connection of your spiritual relationship. Just like when connect card came out, both of those energies came out at that time. It's coming out again. It's the power in change. It's the power in growth. It's the power in pivoting into a more focused space with your own spiritual connection, clarity, and practices. But practices is cool, but it's heavy on just that meditative breathe energy, like having that um I almost hear laser connection, like I was talking about earlier with how security systems use lasers that look similar to that to detect motion or to, you know, connect with something to read it and understand what's going on. It's almost that same energy, like um it's that same energy, like stay connected. It's power in that change. As things change, stay connected. I see like a turning, and it's like almost if it's turning something off, but just because it's off don't mean nothing. When you get ready to turn it back the other way, that motherfucker come right back on because it's all connected in there. So there's power. I just heard there's power in changing your group. I wasn't expecting that. It's power in getting into another club with this 5 of clubs. Getting another club, baby. It's power and becoming more connected to the people that you already in the club with, but heavier energy on getting in a whole another club. Heavier energy on new patterns represented by a club. Getting in another club of patterns, another thought process. The next card is coming out of Queen of Hearts. There's a feminine energy here. It's boss up baby girl vibes. It's boss up baby girl vibes. Like this is specifically for a woman. Get on your queen shit with your worth. With your worth, baby girl. Let them motherfuckers align. Let whatever you take in align with your worth. You understand what I'm saying? This is specifically for a woman or women. This what you see how she's sitting there like she could give 0 fucks. No, your heart does not feel that way. But we in our head game right here. You understand? That's spades. That's being on your motherfucking swivel. Being on your motherfucking top tier game. We see the heart that's there. Even in a spade, you see the heart is there. But it's connected to rootedness. You understand what I'm saying? Baby girl, I know your head and your heart feel like they going different directions. But just like this spade symbol, that's a part of the same suit. Trust yourself. Trust that you can advocate and stand on your own worth. You in a place, you done moved into a different, you done shifted into something different, baby. You got this. You're not finna let nobody play on your motherfucking top like it's cute and adorable. You're not with it. It might take that practice, those rituals to get in routine with it where it comes naturally, but it's already there and it's already present and you already not motherfucking playing, baby girl. So keep not playing. Okay? Ace of clubs. You your star motherfucking player. Okay? You a club of one. I'm not, and this card is representative of, yes, you are connected. Yes, you are protected. But you're the captain of this ship. So all the energies that's around you is cool, but you're the nucleus, baby. and this represent, and I just heard spirit also, oh sorry, it's backwards, but I just heard spirit say this is representative of a masculine energy. We got 2 energies here. We got a duality with balancing for a woman, balancing your masculine and feminine and not over nurturing a situation that's not valuing your worth. And then we have a masculine energy here that's like a spirit is saying like, yeah, you that nigga, you that man, you that guy. Okay? You that emperor. Yeah, you him. And for the man, I feel a more balanced energy, but it's time for him to be in his big boy bag right now. He's leaning more into his masculine energy, even though his feminine energy is present. But for the man, this is counterpart energy. Both within yourself, like to be remain connected to that quietness, that softness in you, but also there's a woman who um is very much helping you stay in that space with y'all's connection. Oh, for a space. Baby, you your star motherfucking player. What I said. 4 of spades. 4 represents wisdom. Baby, it's a lot of it's a lot of spade energy with It's a lot of spade energy with being on your motherfucking shit. Practice wisdom in your worth. This message is, yeah. Even with the message being centered around give, and the card that came out for give, it has two hands as well, representing kind of that reciprocal energy, that release and receive. You know, release what you don't need, receive what you do. Even with the wisdom in your worth, it's like, you see how it's two hands there. This energy is, let's put all our energy to upholding our worth. Let's not use a hand to do shit else. The duality of this energy is we putting our best foot forward all the way. Forward all the way. There was no pun intended, but it's there. And it's crazy because look at this. Well, receive, you see you got the one hand and the three, you could assume, coins, right? Here, you have the 3 stars. And I feel like it ties all into the message with your way being lightening up, things lightening up. And here we have one hand, it could be two hands holding out, but just like in this card you see two hands, in this card you see one, but you see that this is focused energy. We are completely focused on what we're in the space to receive, because we want this. We know we want this. Our hand is here. Our hands are here, right? There's no distraction. And then here without words, same thing. We using two hands to make sure that motherfucker don't slip in between. You say, I never slip. I never fall. I get a lot of hoes give me their number, but I never call. Okay? That's the energy we in right now. A lot of shit trying to come into my energy, but I ain't with that at all. Okay? I know exactly what I want. I got my hand out for what I want. I got my hands up for what I want to protect and save. Yeah. Be intentional. Be wise about your worth, baby. And then a Fool card came in upside down. This card very, very rarely comes in upside down. So the way that I'm reading this is like, you ain't no goddamn fool. And I said that earlier, you can trust yourself. You know what the fuck going on. You know you protected. You know you connected. You know what your gifts are to give. You know what you need to get the fuck rid of. You know what you need to release. You ain't no goddamn fool. You ain't nobody's fool. That's what I just heard. Yeah. You ain't nobody's motherfucking fool. Ain't shit slick to a can of oil, baby. You ain't nobody's fool. Never been. Never been. I promise you ain't never been. You ain't never been you might have moved foolishly, but I promise you ain't never been nobody goddamn fool. I promise you knew every time. And whether you acted on it and you were wise in your word, we all fall short of that for whatever reason. But baby, you was never the motherfucking fool. You was always the star player. Your light always eliminated the truth. Because you can see no matter which way you turn this card, that star is still starring on both ends. The bottom and the top. Whether I'm going through turmoil, let me find a card, baby. Because I'm finna show you how it be connecting. Hold on. No, where did that one card go? Hold on. Did I shuffle it back in? Hold on. That's weird. Okay, here we go. See, on the road let's travel by. On the road let's travel by. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying focused. I'm going forward. And sometimes it's bullshit running next to me. And sometimes it's good shit running next to me. But it's all still working for me at the same in the same breath. Because I'm staying focused. It does not matter if I'm in a foolish state. Or if I ain't nobody's goddamn fool. It's all working for me because I am divinely protected and connected. Now, of course, operating in discernment, you want to try to be the fool as least as possible, especially as you grow and learn. You want to try to have wisdom in your work. But just as a reminder that even when I'm in a foolish way, I'm still connected and protected. But now that I ain't nobody's goddamn fool, now that I done got to that place in life where I am discerning enough not to be nobody's fool, baby, it ain't nothing you can motherfucking do with me. What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? 3 of Hearts. And you know what? I just got reminded that 3 is actually 2 is actually the number of wisdom. But for whatever reason, my brain told me 4. 4 is actually the number of culture and freedom. But but spirit wanted me to give that part of the message that way. So it came into my head that way so that I could say what I needed to say to y'all, but 4 is also 2 doubled, and 2 actually is the number of wisdom. And it's like, it's so crazy because earlier I was saying it's time to double up. When I had that card, I was saying double up, double down, and it's like with 4 being 2 twice, it's like, look, and that duality coming out again, holding it up with both hands, baby. I'm still gonna stick with that part of the message, wisdom and worth. Man, spirit wants you to stand on business so motherfucking hard. It ain't even funny. Spirit wants you to lay on business, move in on business, buy real estate on business, get a monopoly property on business. When it comes to valuing yourself, it's not a motherfucking game. Wow. Ooh, the way I'm preaching to myself right now. And today, if y'all knew what was going on in my head today, y'all would be like, oh my God, wow. So we got three of hearts came out next. 3 representing understanding. I hear trusting your heart. You're coming in more into a place of understanding yourself and giving yourself grace, and it's really beautiful. Coming more into that balance, because even with these 2 cards right here, it's like with head and heart, back to that same part of the message just keeps getting reiterated. Like over here, wisdom in your worth. I need you to stand on business. Over here, I need you to move on your intuition and trust it. Spirit, are there any more number messages before I wrap this up? Not both of the motherfucking aces, bitch. I picked up the deck. This was on the floor, and this was in my hand. Y'all, I cannot reiterate. Okay, let's pretend like we rewound what I just said. I'm gonna put this shit back down. Look, y'all, I just got through talking about 4 of ace. Oh, sorry. Where's the card? Hold on. 4 of ace. Going back to this message being completely centered around balancing head and heart. I just got through saying this representing head and standing on your business. 3 representing heart and following your intuition. And as soon as I put these cards down and pick them back up, what's on the bottom of the deck and the floor is ace and heart. I don't know what else do I need to say? Your inner energy of being able to trust yourself, to love and be compassionate as you go through your process of release, putting protection in place and believing that is there, becoming more connected with higher self and connected with people as you're in that process. And you are having patience and learning patience in the balance of your head and your heart as you are standing on business and also giving yourself compassion and also following your intuition. Baby, in the midst of all of that, remember this. You are your star motherfucking player. It's the seam of your motherfucking self, in the words of both of those, in the words of Cat Williams. All 4 aces came out. Y'all, I've pulled less than 10 cards out of here. Baby, this is star player motherfucking energy. Do you fucking hear me? This is star player energy. You not nobody's goddamn fool, baby. You done pulled wisdom out of each suit of the deck, and all of them are connecting and aligning. We all together now. We're all together now. We're all together now. Baby, this is motherfucking beautiful. You can trust yourself, baby girl, baby boy. It's all together now. All the heartbreaks, all the tears, all the hard lessons, all the betrayal, all the involuntary trauma. We are together now. We are in spirit. We are in breath. We are in sync. We are prepared to receive from a space of knowing our worth. It is aligned. It is aligned. We're in alignment. Just take a step back. Be still and know that I am God. It's time. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. Give up what is weighing you down and give in to what gets you off the ground. Okay? Okay? Yo. And those 4 aces mean something else. Back to the number 4. Let me tell y'all something. Spirit don't play by me. Spirit don't play through me. 4, once again, earlier I said I made a mistake with 4. 3 is actually 2, sorry, is actually the number representing wisdom. And back to those 4 aces, it was standing out to me. I knew it was more to it. 4 represents culture and freedom. I said that everything is aligned. I said that the whole point of this message was to give up what weighs you down, release what weighs you down, and give in to what gets you off the ground. Soaring was an energy in this message with the bird on the card. Y'all, 4 was significant, and even though 4 does not represent wisdom, it represents culture and freedom. And what me saying be wise in your work, what Spirit wants me to communicate with the number 4 today is you're free. You're not waiting on the puzzle pieces to align anymore. They're aligned. Go forward. Go forward in understanding your heart. Go forward in trusting your freedom. And together the numbers 3 and 4 add up to make 7, which is God, higher self. Trusting yourself. Ciao. Thank you, Spirit, for this very beautiful message. For this very beautiful message. Is there one more card that you would like, just an affirming message that you would like me to share with my spiritual community? Your compassion is the card. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, a horrible friend. Be a loving comforter who always has your back. And bravery. I don't know if bravery is going to come out, but I passed it and it's set with me. Be compassionate and brave. Find the duality in this season of your life. Find the duality of compassion towards yourself, which will overflow to others, but it's about yourself. And the bravery to know that you are actually in alignment. And not only are you in alignment, you're operating in alignment. And so because you're operating in alignment, even though you may feel overwhelmed in some instances, you are in the position to release continuously, constantly is what I hear from Spirit. Release what weighs you down or what doesn't serve you, and also receive what does, constantly in the energy to give up what weighs you down and give in to what gets you off the ground, what picks you up off the ground. You're in the energy to do those both at the same time. That's what the duality of this message is. You could do both of them. Specifically for me today and for somebody or somebody else, you're feeling like you cannot do both because you're trying to show up in the energy of perfection, but that's not getting shit done. That's not getting shit done. I don't feel like any final messages coming out of this deck. That's not getting anything done. I just heard we're here to elevate, not meditate. And of course, meditating is the beautiful thing. But we talking about procrastination. Maybe that's what maybe that's what's supposed to come through. We're here to elevate, not procrastinate. In the sense of just waiting. Like I hear Spirit say right now, you don't need to ask no more questions. You already know. You're free. The number 4, you're free. You're free to roam through your own imagination, your own heart, your own mind, your own destiny, your own desires. You're free. We are free. And that's beautiful. All right. If there's another message that I meant to share, Spirit, allow us to be extremely clear. What's this? Pay attention. Card says you're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs that you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. Yeah. Pay attention to what you're taking in and whether it aligns with your worth or not. Okay? That's all. Aurion Monae, the sensual intuitive. This came out again. You don't start motherfucking player, baby. All right. Aurion Monae, the sensual intuitive, was back with an intuitive message for you all. It's one to one energy, baby. You got this. I affirm that this message lands with who it should, exactly how it should, exactly when it should. And if you're interested in a personal reading, that information will be attached to this intuitive message and or to my bio. I do those through Telegram and Facebook Messenger. um Telegram is the Sensual Intuitive. Facebook Messenger is Aurion Monae. Just inbox me. And then this is going to be posted only on my Patreon pretty soon. So if you like to support me, please share my Patreon with someone else, and or go ahead and sign up yourself, join yourself. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you for allowing me to share what gets me off the ground while releasing what weighed me down. But we free now, all right? Love you. Adios.